And we're going to have what's called a silent conversation. That means you'll be talking with your pen. And around one of these tables with a poster, you can gather comfortably probably 6 people. Any more than 6, it's going to get too crowded around one poster. And you'll just be answering the question, but also responding to what your partners who are talking at the table with their pens are also saying. So it's a silent conversation around thinking skills. Here's a picture of my students doing the same task in an EFL classroom. They're all high school students, and their question was, how does the media influence you? It was the beginning of a unit on media, the impact of media in our lives. And so they're writing around, and you can see another group in the back writing around one table. Anyway, so you can see the conversation going on there, so I can see what they are thinking about the start of this unit, which then set me off into what do I need to focus on in the unit. Where are they? What are they thinking currently? I'm going to have another poster in the back. If you would please stand in groups of 5 around one poster. Don't do writing all around it. It's fine if you're writing upside down. So if everyone is gathered around one poster, there are 3 different questions out there. You'll have the chance with your team to actually move to a different question soon. Challenge each other. Ask each other questions back on the paper as well, silently.
I have a lot of students who do not speak up, and I don't know what's inside the brain just yet because they're also not putting the vocabulary that I need. So this would be great because the more in-class assignments and they would need to say a lot of understanding I can give them the better. And I would have some of these. Yeah, and I would like that. I think this would be good. I think they would be comfortable. Probably in high school.
And for everybody's conversation, but a few things that came up that I thought were very insightful. One around beginners. So they don't have a lot of writing ability. How do we do something like this with a lower level class? And great ideas coming from back here around drawing pictures. In fact, one teacher said I call it graffiti boards. It's kind of the same thing. It's a good graffiti board. Slightly different. The only twist on this is that you're actually having some kind of connected conversation. Whereas graffiti in my mind, and I did graffiti before I learned this, and it's really just my own thing in my own corner of the space. But this is really about, I'm trying to connect to what other people are thinking, talking about, making and drawing those connections explicitly, asking questions about what they did. So you're encouraging the connection versus just take a piece of the board and write whatever you want. So that's the only slight twist that I see as a difference between this and graffiti boards. So as far as lower level, could they write a label, a word, draw a picture? You as a teacher coming in and asking a question, tell me more about this, or could you write something else? I'm not too worried about spelling on something like this. I'm not too worried about grammar on this. It's really about what is going on in their head. Can they get it out?
Identifying, but then thinking about language objectives. So that lends itself to different questions and also higher order thinking skills objectives.
So we're going to move exactly in that direction in just a moment. How do we link thinking to our language content objectives? Absolutely. So that's where we're going next. Please thank the team you were with. If you want to walk by and see the other questions, go for it.